Today's review is for all those out there who love single-player campaign missions. This Geonosis map is the first of 5 custom-made parts combining the mini-campaign known as Behind the Storm. All maps have one thing in common: epic scale. The ground maps offer battles with over 300 units at the same time, and a load of new units to choose from. Assets from different planets and even space maps are combined to make the scale feel bigger than any vanilla Battlefront map. The objectives range from capturing points to destroying specific objects and escaping in a set amount of time. This particular map offers a mix of grand scale combat out in the open with tons of units and vehicles, and up close and personal sections reminiscent of a corridor style shooter. This map does have some flaws though, notably the jarring pop-in of distant objects and the sometimes confusing layout of the final part of the mission. The quality of the missions increase with the campaign, so hopefully it will not be annoying enough to withhold people from playing the rest, because these missions deserve to be played. For anyone who is dying for some epic combat, feel free to jump in. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Star Wars Battlefront 2 Reviews. Today we have something very special. We have the very first episode of Behind the Storm, which is a 5-part mini-campaign. It starts us out in Geonosis, and it will go all the way in multiple space battles. It will go to Kashyyyk, and one more, which I forgot where that is. I think it's Utapau, but I'm not too sure. It might also be Maigito. As you can see, a little bit of pop-up here in this first level. These maps are huge, massive. I did already check out some of the other ones. First impressions, I would definitely say that, for example, the Kashyyyk one is more impressive than this, but this might be the very first one he worked on. So you can expect it to be the roughest. But as you can see, one thing that's really, really cool is that he uses assets from the space battles in this. Also, massive amount of units. Some of the maps have over 300 units fighting at the same time. So in terms of proportions, it is incredibly epic. Alright. This is campaign only, so if you want to play this multiplayer, unfortunately you cannot, but I know that there are enough of you out there that just want a cool single player experience, and there are not that many. There are not that many available. So whenever someone releases a campaign mode, a custom campaign, it is always worth checking out. Of course, probably the most famous is the Designated Days. Those guys make amazing content. Very World War II inspired. This, as you can see, is less so. This is more vanilla in terms of the Star Wars experience. But look at this. So he uses architecture from Maigito. I also saw some Utapau in there. And he uses that and he combines it to make a very tasteful combination. Again, this building is from Maigito. Look, there's Kashyyyk. Huts over there. Yet it all makes sense. Again, the only annoying thing is the pop-up. I would say that that is... and I do have my settings at the highest in terms of like draw distance and stuff. But look at what's going on over here. Multiple walkers, multiple spider droids, hellfire droids. A lot of stuff going on. It almost makes you wish that, you know, sound design for the old Battlefront was a lot better, because the sound does not really do justice about all the action that's going on. Look at this chaos. Again, for me, it is definitely, I would say, a must download, especially again, well, you gotta wonder, you gotta ask yourself, do I want single player content, yes or no? That is what you want. If you prefer just conquest missions, then don't get this. Another reason to get this, even if you are not really liking the ground battles or ground campaigns, is that the space maps actually have capital ships that can be destroyed. So you're actually actively destroying them, doing bombing runs, etc., etc. It's very dynamic in that sort of sense. The future maps will also really get crazy with like ships crashing into the planet, etc., etc. In that sort of sense, I feel that this is a little bit more tame. And sometimes as a mod maker or a campaign maker, you gotta ask yourself the question, right? That I do that sometimes too with the episodes that I make or cinematics, is that you kind of want to start out small and then, you know, build up from there, right? But first impressions are very important, and if, you know, people find the first impressions too tame, some of them might not look further. So sometimes, instead of starting small, and look, in the top corner you can see what is being said. Take zeros proceeding and defense score the counter, so you actually have a little bit of a choice here on what to do. That is also cool. I feel we kind of did this part, so let's head over here. But yeah, so sometimes you might actually think about, you know, starting out with a huge bang, and then on the second or third episode, when everybody's invested and everybody wants more, then start out a little bit slower. But again, that is all pure preference. Again, some Kashyyyk architecture here. The defenses used in the map. Oh god. Alright. Switch to another clone to Reuben and enough Jedi. Again, as you can see though, a huge variety of units. Switch to the commander. This goes Laurel. It's actually the name of the creator. Again though, in terms of the battle presentation, this is what you want. Very talented mod maker. And I think this will be right up the alley of what people want. Where if they want experiences like they could have happened in Star Wars. Oh god. This is gonna be terrible. Ugh. I don't know how I'm still alive, because I have a lot of HP. Uh-oh. A lot of ammo. Alright, let's try the other one, shall we? I don't know if you can do the campaign also from the other side. It definitely gives you the option in the beginning. We'll see. I only played from the clones because I know that most of you like the clones. Again, here we go. Camino architecture. And you know, it's not bad. I love it. I love the fact that multiple, you know, assets from maps are used and don't feel, you know, out of place. And it does actually require, you know, a sense of creativity or even artistry to where, you know, people can, for example, I don't know, an asset from Bespin or something and put that in the map, but if the color doesn't really match, and there are maps out there where they use assets from different maps, and it just, like, it pops out so much that it really ruins a lot of the experience. Look at that also, that's really, really dope. Oh, a jet trooper. Let's test that. Actually, now I kind of wish I was an engineer so that I could heal my or repair my vehicle. Ugh. Just let me get in there. Oh god, what the fuck was that? Alright, let me get in. Oh my god! Just at the end. I need to do, who has a shotgun? This guy. I cannot spawn on the, hold on. Let's spawn all the way here. See if there's a vehicle we can steal. Ha! Speeder bike. No, 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 no! No! Come back! You asshole! Damn it. Ah.
The enemy has taken a command post.
Alright. The pop-up, by the way, is, I believe, not in the other maps. I could be wrong, but I haven't noticed it, at least.
Watch your flanks.
Like, if it's in there, it's not as noticeable as in this map. What is shooting at? Okay. There. You can really focus on the objective in a sense because the enemy has so much reinforcements that you won't really do anything that'll switch to first person. Bam. I'm glad, by the way, that you guys like that intro thing. I'm not talking about the animation again. I'm talking about me talking over and explaining a little bit about the map. One question I do have, though, if you guys know it, is how do you get rid of the HUD in free camera mode? Because I can get rid of the HUD in free camera when it's like paused, but once I activate the game again and use free camera, the HUD comes back on. So that's what's annoying. Some people say like press escape twice, but that does not work. Alright, we're in. It would be really cool in if campaigns could be done co-op. I still don't know if the let's see. Alright, soldier. Now it's time for you to take Zero and cut off their communications while the rest of the troops take the Geonosis from deep inside the mine. Information about Zero is rapidly coming in. More instructions. Alright, we're heading in. We're heading up there. Very cool also how there's a clear goal in this map where you work towards. Things in the other map will, for example, focus on, you know, defense, assault. Though this one is an assault, there's a clear goal, namely that mine up there, which you cannot see yet. I don't know if you can do something about that. Like sometimes, I don't know how often, I know for example that the designated days crew goes back sometimes and like improves their old maps. I would definitely say that this particular map could use an improvement. Alright, here we go. As you can see, very well doable with AI as well. They adapt to the objectives. Let's go, men! For the Republic! What are you? Oh. Yeah, look at all those troopers coming up here. You got LAATs flying freely. Ah, I'm gonna miss that in the new Battlefront. This is what I mostly miss. And I mean, listen, maps in the old Battlefront were not this big, okay? Like this is the scale of this map is bigger than anything that is offered in the vanilla game. But the fact that it, you know, with mods, it can offer battles on this scale, not just the amount of men, but just, you know, look at it. You can go there, you can go all the way over there too. I mean, it's insane. And, you know, with only 20 versus 20 in the new one, it's just gonna feel a lot smaller. I'm not really a hater though of the new Battlefront 2. Not like some people that say like, oh, I'm not gonna support new Battlefront. I'm excited for it. But I do recognize how different it is from the old one. But at least I'm not really like offended like I was kind of with the Battlefront EA brought out 2 years ago that just lacked content. And you could say like, well, Battlefront 2, the old one had a lot more content, but then again it was the second installment. But I guess the first one already had more content than the old one. Okay, this is not gonna work. Sniper. It could also be me, but I actually think that the camera is a little bit different. Could that be true? Is it a little bit to the right side? It mimics a little bit more that, you know, that Gears of War camera mode. Also, over the parts that you play, you will turn into Phase 2 troopers. So that's really cool. Oh god. You know, there's a little bit of like shifting in terms of like armor and gear and technology. If you also like that, I would definitely recommend my Battlefields of World War II series, where I go gradually and chronologically through World War II. Where currently we are in the Winter Wars, Finland versus Soviet Union. I think there are like already like 10 episodes or 11 episodes out. A lot of battles people have never heard about. Of course, also the famous ones people have heard about. Alright. Back to where we were.
Another command post for the Republic.
Oh, look at that. Listen closely, soldier. The door to the communications room is locked. 3 switches. And the 3 switches are attached to 3 of Zero's systems, which are heavily guarded. Destroying the 3 switch objects, you will unlock. Zero is full of elevators, hallways, droids. Navigation's tricky. Follow your fellow troopers. Remember, okay. I do have to say this is not the mod's fault, but the game's fault. Is the font is so small. Okay, we took it. So we need to destroy 3 objectives. I could not have picked out a worst class for close range combat though. Alright, here we go. Everybody on me! Easy there, Jedi. I'm with you. Look how cool this is also. This campaign or this particular mission offers, you know, grand scale combat outside and then close quarter combat inside. Like now it feels a little bit like Republic Commando. Come on, dude. Ugh. Oh shit! It's like a mini boss. Let's be a regular trooper, shall we? That's the guy who killed me. Time for vengeance. Someone kill that dude! Wow, he's pretty strong. Well, I'm not going the right way, that's for sure. He did say, follow your fellow troopers. There's a... Ah. Oh, look at that. It does take damage. There we go. One of the switches is destroyed. 2 more to go. Okay, got the few, Alright, hold the place, trooper. Okay. One is back there. The other's in front. Again, this is really, really cool. Like, you really feel like you're part of something big. I do think I'm doing this a little bit in the wrong order. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me, because there's literally no one here. The AI might work in the way that it goes for the closest And that's definitely not the one I'm going for. It does mean that you can kind of like cheese it a little bit that way. But, you know. Yeah, see, you can already hear the explosions going on. You can even hear the lightsaber. Oh, what the fuck? The hell? Oh, I see. So now I'm back. So this is just... Huh. Alright. Some of them are already there. Not too sure how that works. Can I go through? Whatever. I'll just go through there. If you can actually do this mission with the CIS, I will definitely try that, but that will be a separate video. Man, he was not kidding when he said that this is a maze. I hear you guys. Oh, hello. Where do we need to go? Lead me on. Oh my God! How? Jesus! This is huge.
I'll fix this turret up right.
Do we not need to go that way? I guess not. The fuck? So confused. This is where I came out of, wasn't it? Yeah. Huh. Okay. Okay, here we got one. Okay, final one. Let's follow everybody. Not those guys. Those guys are new. Let's follow the Jedi. A Jedi always knows where to go. Wait for me, Master Jedi. Yeah, that's a wall. What the fuck? Alright, I'll take it. This is some secret James Bond lair I'm in now. Oh my god. There's no one here. Oh no, wait. You! Over there! Can you tell me the way to the switch? You Wookie! Ah, here come more. Alright, that way, I guess. Hey! I saw that. They just glitched through the wall. That's not fair. Really? Okay. That's a bit lame, to be honest. Where the fuck? I don't even... I'm actually feeling now that I feel like this is like the escape afterwards. Right? Like, I'm now leaving it behind me. Are you guys also going through the wall? Yup. They give no fucks. Well, don't see any other way of getting in there, so the hell with it. Maybe that's like a way to disguise them glitching through to the next level or something. I don't know, because this is basically that you get teleported. Then again, that guy we followed earlier also went through there, so I'm not too sure what's happening. I will admit this does ruin the fun a little bit. A lot of walking you have to do here. There we go. Okay. The fuck? Maybe I just have to capture it. No, it does do damage though. Okay, last switch. One-way elevator near your location. Take you up to the top floor. From there, take the elevator up to the communication room. Okay. Wait, I can't actually go... Yeah. Haha! Let's see. Arrive to communications. Troops are finishing up. Where is this transfer and scanners? Just behind the doors. Should be a switch to open the door. Destroy it. Try and override the open right doors. Hang in there, soldier. Okay. I'm just chilling. Uh-oh. The hell? Whole place is falling apart. 5 minutes until this place is get going. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Say it ain't so. Oh, now we're here. All right. Oh look, this is a cool effect. I like this. Don't come in. Where are all my men? Where do the clones not believe in like no men left behind? Again, there's some very impressive scripting happening in this mission. I don't remember where to go, to be honest. Oh no. I don't even remember if I need to go to the top floor. I might not be in the wrong floor. Yes! I don't know if there's epic music when you do this, by the way, because again, because of copyright reasons, I have my music off. Mission complete. Because they've been collected. Lives today were in vain. Back to the mothership.
Tri-fighter, after him! Take out that bomber!
Wait, where do you want me to go? There or there?
We've got him on the run.
Yay, that's it. Alright, guys, so, I loved it. Very impressive. Does have a few minor points, though, that I didn't experience during later missions, so he definitely improves. But again, it's all about that, you know, those first impressions. If people see this and they're like, if this is the, like, you know, if the other missions also have these flaws, then might not want to check it out. But I would say the later missions get a lot better than this, and this was already very impressive, and again, like, some very cool scripting and stuff going on. So anyway, if you want to go check out the other missions, go ahead and download the mod, the custom mission. It is in the description. And of course, if you want to support this channel, go ahead and take a look at my Patreon page. It does help, especially with, of course, YouTube being so strict and all as of late. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more Star Wars Battlefront 2 reviews. And of course, keep those suggestions coming of cool mods, maps, missions available out there. And I will see you guys during the next video.